Hey guys, I'm going to continue tasting some white wines today. Got a still white wine from Hungary. I'm going to completely butcher the name. It kind of gives a listing on the back on how to pronounce it. Kiralyudvar. Kiralyudvar. So this is Tokaji Furmint, 2014. So this is a still white wine from Hungary. It is different than the Tocai, the sweet Tocai wines that you'll try from Hungary. Different grape that they use, and obviously this is made in a dry format. I tasted this wine a couple of years ago at a tasting at my local wine shop. Really interesting and different, and thought it'd be cool to open up and check out how it's doing. It's got definitely a couple of years in the bottle, so let's see how it's hanging in there. Open it up. Yeah, so I tasted this at one of my local wine shops. It's no longer, unfortunately. So the wine club I started going to, they had a few retail stores when I first moved out to San Jose and Santa Clara. Down by the San Jose airport, and they always had awesome wines and tastings and good prices. And then in the San Francisco location out in Soma for years that I used to go to, and this is where I tasted this wine probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, I thought it was interesting, different. You're not going to see a lot of Tocai's Furmint. I'm probably not even pronouncing that right in the marketplace. So yeah, definitely something cool to check out. Let's see how it looks here. Wow, golden color. And I can already smell it. I mean, I barely passed my nose, just moving it around, and I can already smell it. This wine was super aromatic when I first tasted it, and just kind of blew me away on how aromatic this wine was. Wow, it's so unique. Super aromatic wine. I'm going to let it just kind of open up a little bit. It kind of starts off like a little bit oxidative, and, it's got 7 years bottle aging. So, yeah, I don't really know how long these are meant to last. I don't know how much acidity. I don't remember how much acidity was in this wine in terms of having it age. I think for me, a lot of times the acidity is where I think about in terms of how long the wine can last. The fruit taste that you'll get in wines will change as the bottle as the wine ages in the bottle. But as long as the wine has a good backbone of acidity, I think it can really age for several years, just depending, obviously on different factors. But so this has 7 years in bottle. See if I can learn anything else here real quick and share with you guys. It says it's full-bodied with delicate floral aromas. This is nothing but delicate in terms of how floral this is. This is in your face. Man, just super aromatic. It's just so different than, other aromatic whites like Gewürztraminer, for example, or Muscat wine. It's just a different aromatic smell. It's almost like a sweet perfume, like a very, very light, sweet perfume on the nose. Let's give it a taste. Man, it's rich, full-bodied, long finish. Still tasting it. I think this is maybe, just tasting the fruit. It seems a little bit oxidated in terms of you know, tasting fresh fruit to, um, you know, maybe like dried fruit, for example. It's swinging towards the dried fruit characteristics and a little bit more oxidative taste. So still a cool wine. I think, you know, I think so far I'd prefer to have this a little bit more recent in terms of a vintage, not let it hang for 7 years in the wine cellar. But it's still tasting great, very unique, still opening up. I think this wine is going to change as it sits in your glass over, you know, an hour or two. Let's try it again. Still has pretty good acidity. I'm kind of puckering up as I taste it, which makes me think it can hang in the bottle for another couple of years, no problem. I think the biggest thing that I noticed, if I remember right, going back a few years, is that the just the fruit characteristic is different now, right, from the bottle aging. So I got much more of a fresh fruit taste. This is much more subdued, going on like dried or stewed fruit, if you want to use that as a comparison. Stone fruit, like apricot taste to it, but not as bright as what you would get in fresher wines. Very cool wine to try, though. The mouthfeel, the acidity are both really strong on this. Still puckering up from the acidity, which is a great sign. Yeah, this wine is awesome. I think I have to track down where they're even selling this. Look this up online, see if you can find it on Wine Searcher. But this is a unique and really interesting wine to try if you're kind of been through the ringers on the Chardonnays and the Sauvignon Blancs and want to explore other stuff. Definitely check this out. Tokaji Furmint from Hungary. Kiralyudvar. Check out this producer.